You had a birthday this week.
I did.
It's kind of fun, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Morning.
good morning. Man, is it nice out or what?
I'm
December?
Brenda. This is Jim. Good morning.
And good morning. We're the Brenda and Jim team.
Yep.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Jim has 45 years of radio experience.
Can't we find a studio band to set up on the porch out here?
I have 69 years of listening.
So you know good radio when you hear it. Uh, yeah, you sure do. So it's December 17th,
Yeah.
day 372 of Face the Sun, and day 23 on YouTube. Okay. And good fences make good neighbors. Neckos are still a thing around. We'll do weather, we'll do birthdays, and anything else that pops up, we'll snag it. So the sun came up at 8:01, goes down at 4:48.
Okay.
We'll be on the other side of the house when the sun goes down.
It's 21 right now.
Yep.
That'd be a high of 26.
High of 26. Wednesday, a high of 22. Thursday, 28. Friday will be 16. But look at Saturday is 20 and Sunday is 31. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Monday is 37. And next week we get up as high as 39.
But who's on Friday? Who's on Tuesday? Who's on Thursday? Is somebody striking out?
Tuesday 34, Wednesday 37. I just get excited when I see those good numbers. Sioux Falls and Brookings, little bit of moisture blowing through that neighborhood right now, but not going to amount to much at all. The wind, holy smokes. The wind is 3 miles an hour. Just a nice day out there out of the northwest. So we're pretty well sheltered from that wind. Okay. I think, oh, the moon, 94%. Oh, did you see the moon last night at all? It popped up here for a little while before the clouds got it again. But that was a nice moon last night. Okay. You ready? Veterans Crisis Line.
Yeah, we want to bring that to everyone's attention every day. Remember this number.
Dial 988, and then if you're a veteran, press 1.
And if you're not a veteran, just dial 988, and it sounds like within 13 seconds somebody will answer.
Yeah,
That's pretty amazing.
that's what I think. Yeah, we had that in the story, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
13
Morning, Ricky
seconds. Hi, Ricky. Or you can text 838255. 838255.
And I think all that stuff is easier to accomplish if you put it in your phone first. Put it in your contacts,
Yeah,
either under crisis line or veterans crisis line. It's the crisis line is for everyone. But the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, because our article was just on the crisis line for South Dakota, and it's the same number.
it is.
So
Yeah.
I didn't do any checking as to see why they left off the word veterans.
That's our job to put it in.
No, you did a report. You cut and pasted a report. So you didn't do that. It was a different report that you found. But it was cool though, the time frame, the quick response, and that it's medical professionals that are on the other end. So that was kind of good to see.
Yeah. I wonder how they keep that staff 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Man. So, okay. Scott Bratland.
Oh, so these are the December 17 birthdays.
Yeah. Scott Bratland. Lorna Hofer. Carolyn Ronke, rest in peace.
That's her happy heavenly birthday. She'd be your age today, 74.
Oh, she would be.
Yeah.
Heather Pagel and Barb Behrens, along with Dan Albertson and Jason Endries.
Happy birthday, you guys.
A lot of good folks having birthdays today.
And yesterday we were kind
Oh,
of
man, look
tied
at
up
that.
with stuff. So those are the belated birthdays from December 16.
Sandra Webb, Micah Kaufman, Donna Lanning, Matt Lenzen, Richard Reinhardt, Douglas Bourne.
How do you get a Richard out of the word Dan? It says Dan Reinhardt.
Seems you've been around long enough.
I don't see the word Richard
Neither do I.
anywhere. Not even on the next page.
Lean on me when I'm not strong.
Happy birthday, Dan Reinhardt. Happy belated birthday, Dan Reinhardt. Oh my.
And Douglas Bournes,
Mm-hmm.
Ron Anderson, race car driver, and Cheryl Hohen's birthday is today too. So,
No, this was yesterday's birthday. We
Well,
missed him because
oh
you
yeah,
had that important test that you had to take.
yes,
Colonoscopy test.
yeah,
Passed with flying colors.
survived that one. Whew.
Mhm.
And then they give you a muffin and a little bit of apple juice when you're done.
Yeah, and the muffin, they even heated it up. That was pretty cool.
It
They
is.
gave me one too when they took you away.
Oh, they did.
Only I had mine with coffee.
Yeah, it was good though.
It was good.
That's a good little cafeteria at the hospital here.
Mm.
I've eaten there 3 or 4 times, but kind of a good place to go. But everybody's welcome. It's just like the Veterans Crisis Line. Everybody's welcome.
Sure.
Yeah. The broad term Native American is typically used to describe indigenous people who inhabit the land long before the U.S. and thousands of years before the European colonization.
Mm.
The origin of Native American heritage, it's a month. They can trace that back to the 20th century. So the Native American Heritage Month goes back to the early 20th century when leaders like Arthur C. Parker of the Seneca Nation, who advocated for an American Indian Day to recognize indigenous people as citizens. Every November, National Native American Heritage Month offers a chance to reflect on the conditions of Native Americans. The month highlights the cultures and histories of 574 federally recognized tribes across the U.S., including American Indian and Alaska Native groups. It also encourages learning more about Native Americans, their contribution to the arts, the sciences, government, and the environment. That's the word from the Congressional Record Service. And
Good morning, Glenda Johnson.
hi, Glenda. The indigenous people from one of the 574 recognized tribes in the U.S., the Delaware Nation, Cherokee Nation, and the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. Of these tribes, 347 are in the contiguous U.S., while the rest are primarily in Alaska.
Mm.
Alaska Natives, out of the 574 recognized tribes in the U.S., 227 are in Alaska. Some tribes you might think sound familiar: the Inuit, Yup'ik, and Sitka tribe of Alaska.
Mm.
Native Hawaiians are not considered Native Americans because they're indigenous to Hawaii.
Mm.
Before Hawaii was annexed by the U.S. in 1898, it was an independent kingdom. Being mindful and accurate when referring to someone's identity shows respect. Using precise tribal names for people or groups is the ideal, according to the National Museum of American Indian. Still, if you're unsure, the museum says Native American, Indigenous, or Native are all appropriate terms.
Mm.
The term American Indian has fallen out of favor and is generally less preferred. Native Governance Center advises non-indigenous people to avoid using American Indian or Indian when referring to indigenous people. Again, instead be mindful and specific to show respect to the recognized Native Americans that a person must have proof of sufficient bloodlines to be federally recognized. That's what the U.S. Department of Interior Affairs says. The U.S. government,
Interior Indian Affairs.
yeah,
Hmm.
and they say don't
Morning,
you
Barb Garannon.
goes back and forth with that word, doesn't it?
Hmm.
It says don't call them this, call them that, call them this, call them that, and then
Just don't call them late for supper.
yeah.
I think that's where, the rubber meets the road.
The U.S. government has two requirements for recognition: ownership of a certificate of degree of Indian blood
Hmm.
or tribal membership.
Hmm.
Mm. There's a lot to that life, isn't there? It was interesting in there. They said this name is the proper name now, and that changed twice throughout the story.
Don't call them this, call them this, don't call them that, call them that.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking,
just call him Paula.
just call them Paula Horn. Just don't call them late for breakfast, dinner, or supper.
Yeah,
And then, when you feed people, they're good.
yeah, that's really true.
Hey, good morning, Randy Isler.
Hi, Randy.
Been a long time since we've seen you.
I was just going to say, no long, sometime, so long, no see, or something.
Yeah.
That wasn't right.
No, but it was,
Heartfelt.
I got the drift.
It was heartfelt.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. We'll take the shortcut. Mold. Man, people freak out over mold, and I don't blame them. Remember when black mold first started? Ooh.
There's so many different types that, as realtors, we've taken different classes, and there's many different types of black mold. All black mold isn't dangerous. It's that slimy
Slimy stuff.
slimy kind of black mold that is.
Yeah.
So
Mold can appear in many places around the home, especially noticeable when it shows up around your windows. Unfortunately, it's almost unavoidable during the colder months like December due to the predictably damp weather. The main cause of mold around windows is condensations. Many people opt to use bleach to clean mold on windows. Okay, now brace yourself. We're going to beat up on bleach here for a little bit.
I would never use it on the window. I guess I've never even heard of that.
Well, it says a lot of people use bleach to clean off mold on the windows. However, that may cause the mold to spread to previously unaffected areas. Here's the ingredients: white vinegar, typically found with a 5% acidity, works best undiluted. So there's no need to mix it with water first. However, as it is a mild acid, avoid using vinegar on aluminum, cast iron, waxed wood, or natural stone, as it could damage the etch and damage or etch the finish. First, grab a brush or a scouring pad and give the problem area a thorough scrub. After you've scrubbed it well, rinse the space with clean and warm water. Then spray the area again with vinegar to kill any lingering mold spores and prevent them from returning. Don't worry about the strong smell of vinegar. It'll disappear after a few hours.
Yay.
Yay.
So I'm not a fan of pickles, so that would also mean I don't like vinegar.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I do use the cleaning vinegar in some washcloths.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of mayonnaise?
Fine. Why?
I don't know. I've always thought of one time I had to eat it because we were on a bus trip and mom made sandwiches and put mayonnaise on everything. So, but I've never liked it until just recently. And now I'm moving away from mayonnaise again. Have you ever been in the middle of making a sandwich, smearing on your favorite mayonnaise, and thought to yourself, man, I really love mayonnaise? I've never thought that.
No, but I do mix it when we open a can of chicken.
Yeah.
That's what I stir in is mayonnaise.
Uh,
Hi, Mary Jane Foster.
some people say, I love mayonnaise so much, I wish I could drink it. Because if so, wow, that is your moment. If that's what you've been wishing for. Now they've they're making a drinkable mayonnaise.
No way.
No way. In November, Lawson, a Japanese convenience store, launched No Mu Mayo, a drinkable mayonnaise that you can pick up in a cup and start chugging even before you leave the store.
It sounds disgusting.
I do too.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you're in the majority of people
Huh.
in your thoughts on that.
Hmm.
In November, Lawson, a Japanese convenience store chain, launched No Mu Mayo, a drinkable mayonnaise that you can pick up in a cup and start chugging even before you leave the store.
I like Miracle Whip better as well. That's what I have in the fridge. But I have this other mayo that's it's not your normal mayo. It's doesn't have other crap ingredients
Oh,
in
yeah.
it. I can't remember what it's called, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I like the tang of Miracle Whip. And I know
I
people
like-
are like, I hate Miracle Whip. It's blah. It's like,
You know, Randy Isler,
mm-hmm.
he loves Miracle Whip.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah. So I like it too. Lawson describes the drink as a chilled drink mayo fat. Lawson describes the drink as a chilled drink male fanatics have long been waiting for.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think they were in a dark room with bad chemicals to come up with that.
And they're selling it for $1.30 for a 200 milliliter bottle. However, it's not exactly getting promising reviews.
Oh my.
For those who have tried it, one user tried to drink it and said, I just tried it. It's awful. Just like you'd expect. Liquid mayo. Are you crazy? Mayo, maybe a little bit dilly. Not sure about that last one, but I couldn't handle more than one sip.
Wow. That's disgusting. Sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
And store-bought mayonnaise is said to be a good remedy for head lice. So there you go. At the very least, it can moisturize your hair pretty well. And a drop will also make plant leaves shiny.
Mm.
Just squeeze a little mayo on it and kind of rub it in.
Oh, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to.
That's weird advice.
That is weird advice.
Mm-hmm.
You got to watch what you say on the radio.
Or Facebook or YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're streaming to both now, both Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
It's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Snooping around and see where people come from. That is cool. You ever heard the saying, good fences make good neighbors?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good saying, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes your neighbors are so darn cool, you just want easier access to hanging out with your buddy next door.
Mm.
So along comes natural light. And the cool people call it natty. Natural light.
What's Helen Reiki saying?
Miracle Whip, every time. Tea. Boy, those words are little, aren't they?
Well, they're here in blue and then they're here in white, so I don't know which one you can see better.
Yeah.
Mm.
Miracle Whip every time. 2, 3 works with ice. Oh, tea. Tea tree works with ice. Oh, no. Miracle Whip. No. Male treatment works with lice.
What? What? Good morning, Mary Cordell.
You know, your eyes get used to reading up close. But Miracle Whip every time.
Oh, tea tree works for lice. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I have read that.
What's tea tree?
Oh, I can't remember the main company that used to sell that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Head lice. We went through that with the kids who were in school. They had a big blast go through the schools.
Yeah.
Head lice. That's pretty easy to take care of, though.
Yeah, you just got to wash your whole house down, your bedding, because you don't want to worry about anything.
Yeah.
And then Randy Isler just says, LOL. Oh, essential oils too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I like the smell of those essential oils. That cupboard that you keep them in when you open it smells good in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So, as the saying goes, good fences make good neighbors. Sometimes you want easier access to that good neighbor, your buddy next door. Now, Natural Light had an idea, and this is it. On Tuesday, Natty Light gave Food and Wine the exclusive first look at the Neighborator.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's not, I'll just finish the story.
It's a brand new double-sided beer fridge designed to be installed in the fence line that separates you from your favorite neighbor. Huh.
Mhm. It was inspired to create a rather friendly intervention after learning that more than 60% of Americans wish they had a closer relationship with the folks next door.
I think Randy's saying, any snow there? Well, no, there's just a little light snow here. We mostly just see our brown grass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good morning, Carrie Lee.
Hmm. Natural Light has always been a community beer, they say, and it's a beer they say that brings people together. So when we discovered that the majority of neighbors wish they were better friends with the folks who live next door,
Hmm.
they dreamed up a natural way to forge a connection.
Hmm.
Kristen Stone, the head of the marketing for Bush Family and Natural Family at the Anheuser-Busch Foundation, shared in a statement, whether you want to thank Sue for grabbing your mail while you were away, or make peace with Joe over the overgrown hedge, or finally introduce yourself to that mysterious neighbor who fetches the newspaper in their PJs, the Neighborator will help turn that fence line from yours into mine and ours over the cold beer stored inside. And it sets up like those board fences. You cut a hole in that
Hmm.
and it installs right in there. I don't know how do they get electricity to it though? That's another thing to think. They're giving these away.
So maybe then it opens on both sides as well.
Yeah.
So who stocks it?
I think you stock your side, they stock theirs.
Oh, there is a side.
There's two sides, the front and the back, each have a door.
Oh, so it's not something you open up and can reach all the
Oh,
way through
yeah, no.
and pet your neighbor. Put your dog up here, I'll pet it.
Or chase the cat off the top of the naturator.
What is Randy? Awesome. Thank you for the snow update. And where are you at that you don't know about snow? It's just a real light. There's maybe a little bit on our driveway, but mostly you just see your brown grass. There's a little green in the grass too. Hi, Gloria Sickmiller.
I just can't read those today.
Good morning from what looks like, I know, I don't know. It looks like
The start of a Merry Christmas,
everyone.
everyone.
Well, it's always going to be merry,
Yeah.
no matter what.
uh,
Oh, you're on your way home from Hawaii. Oh, okay.
oh, they are. Oh,
Nice.
Randy is the boy. He gets around, doesn't he?
Yeah, it must be your time of year to travel.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Did we get all that beer refrigerator stuff sold?
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the story I really wanted to do today.
Okay.
Neckos. I loved Neckos when I was a kid, and if they're there, I'll still eat them. But I'm picky. I'm a picky Necco eater.
I like the vanilla ones.
Yeah,
I'm not big on the strawberry ones.
neither am I. Those
The chocolate ones are watered down.
I like chocolate and I like brown, and I'm not sure what.
There's vanilla. I just thought there's vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. That's all I've ever seen.
Well, there's yellow and white and black and brown, and isn't there a red color
I've only seen
or
vanilla.
maybe orange?
Oh,
Well,
is it
anyhow,
vanilla?
These guys,
chocolate and strawberry.
these guys will talk to us about that.
Okay.
Necco wafers are still being made. They were off for 2 years due to the closure of the Necco factory in Revere, Massachusetts. Ever heard of candy being made in Revere? Yeah, that's a big candy town.
Oh,
This is the second Revere
they're so
story.
lucky.
They're so lucky. This is the second Revere story we had.
Hmm.
In July of 2018, the Spangler Candy Company acquired the Necco brand and resumed production of the wafers in 2020. The wafers are now manufactured in Mexico and have returned to store shelves, retaining most of their original flavors and packaging. Necco wafers were originally created in 1847 by Oliver Chase, a pharmacist. Their initial purpose was to serve as medicinal lozenges, designed to mask the bitter taste of various medications. The high sugar content made them palatable, and they were produced using a machine that Chase invented to automate the process of cutting those lozenges, allowing for consistent sizes and faster production. As time went on, Necco wafers transformed from medicine to a popular candy. And then, during the Civil War, they were known as hub wafers and were carried by Union soldiers due to their durability and long shelf life. Their compact size and resistance to spoilage made them ideal for military rations during various conflicts, including both world wars. They were involved in both of those wars, where they provided soldiers with a morale boost and a source of quick energy.
Made by a pharmacist. My sister is a retired pharmacist. I wonder if she could invent something.
Yeah.
How do you invent cookies as a pharmacist? I can't even put those together. Seems like one's a chef. It would require some chef skill. Good morning, Lynn Winker and Tammy Blackfeather.
Hi, Tammy. Hi, Lynn.
I'll have to tell Ellen about that.
Yeah. Just go make something that used to be medicine, make it into something that tastes good.
Make it into a cookie, a wafer.
I'll wait for it. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Aren't they those wafers? I mean, they're
Yeah.
like a little.
They're like communion.
What?
They're like communion hosts.
Oh, I only see those. They're long. A long wafer cookie.
Oh,
That's got
those.
what are
Yeah.
those called?
Oh,
That's
those.
what I visualize.
And those crackers on the top and candy in the middle.
A little frosting.
Wafers.
I thought those were Neckos.
Oh,
No wonder I'm not, because they got no picture.
But those, and they're orange and they're yellow and they're brown.
Mm.
Look, I can see where a lady would get a little mixed up on the.
I got to figure out how to put images into this stream yet.
Yeah. We'll flip up a Necco.
Well, yeah, you would tap on here, a picture would be up.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's it, kids. It was fun, that's for sure.
Yep.
We'll be back on the other side of the house just before sunset.
And sunset is at 4:48, so we'd be there at like 4:18.
Yeah.
See you tonight.
Your
Or
old,
on the replay.
your math skills have dramatically improved.
No, it was an observation. I did no math.
Oh. Your observation skills carry
Yeah,
you
my
again.
observation. Yeah, there. I'm a part sleuth.
Yes. Good. You got, man, is it a calm morning out here or
That's
what?
pretty nice.
So thanks for being there.
Yep.
Tell your
Yep.
friends.
See you.
Visit with your neighbor over the fence.